A lot of people talk about off markets, which is essentially pure living in a house. Now, the one next door may transact without the public really knowing because the person didn't want any public campaign. They've got a relationship, say, with a real estate agent. That agent said, oh, look, I've got 2 or 3 buyers that I reckon would be interested in buying that. You don't have to pay for any marketing. Let's get the deal done. So it transacts, and before you know it, you can see a removal truck out the front with the person moving out and a removal truck with the person coming in. You've gone, what just happened? I did not even see that coming. That is a genuine off market where it is really a mystery to the general market versus the opposite, Ben, which is pretty clearly there's a sign out the front. There's opens. If you have it open in the current environment, there's 190 people waiting outside to come through, socially distanced to get through. And clearly then there's whatever level of marketing that the vendor has gone through. There's a campaign of awareness, and then they go through the campaign. So there's off market, there's on market, but the space that you need to be playing in now is the advanced listing space. It's not easy to do because it requires you to be networked. But basically what you are doing is you are getting advanced notice of a listing that will go on market, but you're getting a bit of lead time to prep yourself to do it, because ultimately that is going to help you win the game, because speed is everything in this game. So advanced listings, if that's not something that's been on your radar, that's what we want to drum into you today. It's going on the market in 2 weeks' time. You find out about it today.
Sometimes people refer to this as pre-market, but it is an advanced listing, exactly right. Also, the context is very much a seller's market, which is a tough buying market. So if anyone is offering you an off-market, I'm not sure that that's a bona fide off-market deal, because any agent worth their salt would take anything to market in this current environment to get the best outcome for the vendor. So the first question you're asking, if you do get offered an off-market from an agent, is why are they selling? And if there is a story about, look, they don't want the neighbour to know or something along that, that might be a reason why, because there could be a story there.
Just for clarity, there are good off markets and there are bad off markets. So what you want to do is be really clear on, sure, an off market find or an off market get is good as long as the asset stacks up, or as long as the reason for the asset being sold stacks up, like, you said before, getting a premium price. And you sort of think, okay, that's fair enough. Why wouldn't they take it to market, the best outcome for the vendor? No, they want to take it to the market because they want to get their next listing, because listings are so hard to come by in this current environment. They need some profile. They need to get some photos on some boards. They need to meet some buyers, because it's people coming through who are buyers quite often are sellers. And so they want to actually have those conversations with those buyers who are sellers so they can try and get their next listing. So it's just a reality of the market when it's so thin that real estate agents have got to eat too. They've got to be as strategic as they can to get a listing. So yeah, off markets, I'm not saying they're not available, because that's just not true. They are available, but they are becoming scarce and skinny because the agents need the profile as well. So advanced listings is the sweet spot. That's where it's at. If you want to seriously compete in this market, you need to start getting networked. You need to let the agent know you're interested. You need to let the agent know that you're prepared to move fast. And you need to let the agent know a couple of things that we're going to talk about a bit later today, Ben, that you're good to go. You're a serious person. You're about to catch the wave, and it's not going to crunch on you, and someone else will miss a good ride going forward.